3DF Productions proudly presents PHOENIX WRIGHT, Turnabout Goodbyes. Part 1. Gourd Lake, Christmas Eve.
It's been what, 15 years?
About that long, yes.
It's quite a long time to wait. You can't imagine how much I suffered.
You suffered?
And now, the perfect opportunity presents itself. At last, I shall have my revenge.
What?
Merry Christmas.
No. This can't be happening, no!
December 25th, 10:08 a.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices.
The most wonderful time of the year, indeed. Hardly any cases, and yet here I am attempting to work. Just call me Scrooge, I guess. Oh yeah, the name's Wright, PHOENIX WRIGHT, but my friends call me Nick. I'm a defense attorney, one of the best LA has to offer. Although some might say I'm still a bit of a rookie. Okay, I am still a rookie. Only 3 cases under my belt, and yet I've managed to win all my clients a not guilty verdict. At this rate, the world will know my name soon enough.
Hey, Nick! Do you know if there's any good waterfalls around here?
That's my assistant, Maya Fey. Her older sister, Mia, was my mentor-in-chief until she was murdered. I met Maya that day, in fact. She was the likeliest suspect at the time and my second client. To make a long story short, all was a victory in the end, and she's been my assistant and best friend ever since. Waterfalls? Dare I ask why?
Duh! Isn't it obvious? I need a waterfall to stand under. Preferably a freezing one.
Is that part of your spirit medium training?
Of course! Except, I've been slacking off lately. I need to brave the elements and be forged anew under the rushing spring waters.
Yes. You heard right. The Fey family's women, Maya and Mia included, are spirit mediums. They are able to contact and channel the spirits of those passed on. I know, it sounds crazy, but trust me, I've seen it firsthand. In past cases, Maya has been able to channel Mia when we've needed her help the most. Okay, I don't know about any falls per se, but Gourd Lake is pretty close.
Oh, darn.
Sorry, but them's the breaks. Couldn't you just take a cold shower or something?
Good idea!
So much for the rushing spring waters. Ah well, It's a Wonderful Life must be on for the millionth time by now. Oh, but first...
Next in the news, a large unidentified animal was sighted at Gourd Lake, and the town is buzzing with excitement. Locals are calling it Gordy in a tip of the hat to Nessie, the Loch Ness Monster. Though its namesake proved to be a hoax, locals are confident that Gordy is the real deal.
Boring! Can't they just show real news for a change?
Nick, the water pressure's kinda low in that shower.
You want more pressure, huh? Why don't you go down to the fire department and have them spray you with the hose?
Good idea, Nick!
Apparently, ESP is no aid in detecting sarcasm.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. Strange occurrences continue at Gourd Lake, but this time, it's murder.
Gourd Lake again?
Yes, indeed. A man's body was found in the lake earlier this morning. A suspect has been apprehended. Sources inside the police department revealed that the suspect's name is Miles Edgeworth, age 24.
Huh? Edgeworth?
Edgeworth was an up-and-coming prosecuting attorney known for his skill and connections. He was guaranteed a long and rewarding career. Has he thrown it all away?
What's going on? Edgeworth would never do something like—
Nick,
Yikes! Maya!
the fireman yelled at me.
We've got bigger things to worry about than that. Edgeworth's been arrested!
What? You mean the prosecutor?
Yeah, he's a murder suspect!
What? When? Where? Whom? Why? How?
I don't know. I just saw it on the news.
Then let's go find out.
December 25th. Detention Center. Visitors Room.
You know, Nick, we've all been in here one time or another, haven't we? I'm not sure it's something we should mention to too many people.
Hey! Edgeworth, come back!
What are you doing here?
Nick, I don't think he's in a very good mood.
You think? He is in detention. Were you in a good mood when you were in here?
So you've come to laugh at the fallen attorney? Then laugh. Laugh! Well, why aren't you laughing?
Should we be laughing?
Nah, it's a trick. Laughing, he'll get mad. Or burst into tears. Edgeworth, we don't have so much free time that we can spend it coming down here to laugh at you.
Yes, you do.
Actually, he's right. Miles Edgeworth, a genius prosecutor, or the demon, depending on who you ask. Up until recently, his win record was perfect, giving each and every defendant a guilty verdict. That was, of course, changed by yours truly.
I hoped you wouldn't come. I didn't want you to see me not like this.
Hey, I didn't want to see you either, believe me. Listen, Edgeworth, just tell me what happened.
Why should I? What are you going to do about it?
Duh! We're going to help you, that's what!
Help me? You? Don't be ridiculous.
Sorry?
You're a novice. You've only been in 3 trials.
Hey!
Sure, you got lucky and won all 3, but your luck's bound to run out someday. You need real skill, right? Experience.
Nick! He's insulting you! Nick! Why am I always the one who has to get angry?
The murder took place at Gourd Lake, correct?
Yes. Late last night.
The lake is really out of the way from your office and the courthouse. Why were you down there?
I see no need to tell you.
Mr. Edgeworth, you didn't really...
Gordy.
Huh?
I went to see Gordy.
Gordy? What's that?
I'll tell you later. Edgeworth, let me defend you.
Good one, right. But I'm not that desperate. Not yet.
What do you mean by that?
Me. Trust a wet behind-the-ears lawyer with only 3 trials under his belt? Never.
Hey, that's not...
My case is near hopeless. Every defense attorney I've talked to has turned me down. Simply put, they were afraid they'd lose. It occurred to me that it might be my fault that they lack confidence. After all, I did get every single one of their clients declared guilty.
I don't believe this.
Regardless, I don't want you involved in this. You, in particular, cannot... I will not ask to do this.
Edgeworth, this is really hard for me to ask, but you didn't do it, right? Right?
Think what you will. I have only one request. Stay out of this case.
Why? Nick is trying to help you.
I know that, but I don't want his help, okay?
Why not?
Look, just go away and leave me the hell alone.
Nick, he did it, didn't he?
Maya, let's go investigate somewhere else.
But Nick...
December 25th. Gourd Lake Park.
This is where it happened?
Yeah, Gourd Lake is in the middle of this park.
There's some police walking around in there.
Questioning people, probably.
Hey, isn't that Detective GUMSHOE over there?
Well, pal, there's enough of us here. Anyone find anything? Sorry, sir, nothing.
Idiot, the trial's tomorrow. We need clues on the double.
But, sir, there weren't any clues. That's why we arrested the attorney, Miles Edgeworth. It's clear he's the one who—
Shut up! Just try saying that again. I'll make you sorry if you do. I mean, just get out of my face, pal.
Yes, sir.
Detective Gumshoe's kinda scary today.
Fucking recruits. Lousy jerks. You're that hairy guy, Harry BUTZ.
Right. I mean, wrong. I'm right. I'm PHOENIX WRIGHT. Will you ever learn my name?
Yeah, well, what are you doing here, pal? Investigating?
Well, yeah, I suppose.
Well, I'm here to help. Ask me anything you want. Bring it. Anything to help Mr. Edgeworth, pal.
He hasn't actually asked us to defend him yet.
Huh? Oh, you don't say.
Detective, do you know what happened here?
What? You don't know, pal? Wow, okay, Mr. Head in the Fluffy Pink Clouds lawyer, listen up. It happened last night about midnight. There was a boat out on Gort Lake, and 2 guys were in it. One shot the other with a pistol.
And the shooter was Mr. Edgeworth?
Well, there was a witness. When the report came in, we raced here to the lake.
You don't think that Mr. Edgeworth is a murderer, do you?
Absolutely not! It's impossible! I don't care if there's a witness or a billion either! I don't believe a lick of it!
Right! Who cares what the witness says?
I care.
You really believe in him, don't you, Detective?
Of course I do! But the police are pretty sure he's the killer. Nobody's even taking the investigation that seriously. After all the help Mr. Edgeworth's been to us, hard to think no one's standing up to take his side.
Well, at least you are, Detective. At least you are. Is it true, though? No one wants to take his case?
Yeah, he's a bit of a celebrity. If somebody defended him and lost, their reputation be sure to suffer. What's more, the case against him is pretty solid. Hey, pal, don't tell me you're going to turn your back on him, too. Remember the Steel Samurai case? Mr. Edgeworth helped you get your client declared innocent.
I know. I did talk to Edgeworth. I tried. He really doesn't want us to represent him. Especially not me. His words, not mine.
What? That doesn't make any sense, pal. You should have heard him talking about you after the Steel Samurai case. He kept saying, right, 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 over and over and—
Nick, I'm not sure that's a good sign.
Neither am I.
Why wouldn't he want your help? I don't get it.
Well, tell me, who was this witness?
Sorry, pal, that's confidential. But supposedly the witness saw everything. I'm sure they'll turn up at the trial tomorrow.
Was there only one?
Yep, it was pretty cold out on the lake last night. And it was Christmas Eve after all. Still, we're being pretty thorough. You never know when you're gonna turn up another witness. That's why we're here today checking things out. So far, we're coming up empty.
Oh, that's right! It's Christmas today! I forgot! What are you getting me for Christmas, Nick?
Talk to Santa.
Detective Gumshoe, sir.
What, find something?
No, sir, not yet. But there was a call from the precinct. They want to hold an investigation briefing.
A briefing? Right, I'm off! Sorry, pal, I gotta go. Anything else you need before I head back?
Do you have any information on the victim?
No, sorry, they haven't worked up the autopsy report yet. Still waiting for it myself. But if you have time, drop by the precinct. We can talk more there.
You're not coming back here, Detective?
Probably not, pal. Here, this is how you get there. Come down and see me anytime.
Oh, hey, wait!
Yeah?
We'd like to take a look around the park. Can we?
Oh yeah, sure, no problem, pal. You got my permission.
You know, Nick, I think there's something to be said for talking to people while they're busy.
Yep. They don't have time to think about not giving you information.
Right. Now let's get investigating.